Happy Monday, Wall Street Bets New. Today, going to be taking a look at some of the major market indexes as well as continue our analysis of GameStop. For those of you who are watching, if there's any tickers or stocks you want me to take a look at, please feel free to post them in the comments of this video. As well as always, please like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. So far this morning, on this Monday morning, we are 7 minutes into the trading day. What we have so far is GameStop down just a little bit, down 1%. Not really too much new price action, though, and not really too much new to talk about on GameStop. As from last week, we still are in this consolidation between the 1-day 55, which is this green line, and the 1-day 21, which is this yellow line. So as we can see here for the last now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, we've actually closed below or between these major EMAs on the 1-day time frames, and today we've actually opened up. So ultimately what I'm looking for is we can see that the 1-day, this green line, the 1-day 55 and the 1-day 21 yellow line are converging, which means they're getting closer to each other. So as price action stays in this range, these EMAs will get closer to each other, making the range a little bit tighter. What I'm ultimately looking for to see is, do we break up out of this range or down out of this range? To the downside, we have this major horizontal at 154 as well. And the 1-day 55, the green line's coming in at 153. So I do expect some very strong support around 153, 154. And then to the upside, some strong resistance at the 1-day 21 at 165, or actually 164.56. So that's what I'm going to be watching for now. If we take a look at the oscillators, we actually do have RSI crossing down below the midline, which is the 50 line. RSI giving a read this morning of 49.38. And we have stochastics crossing in a pretty cross down on May 4th and in a pretty bearish posture at the moment. With that said, the fact that the oscillators are crossed down and price action is holding above this area may just give them an option or some time to reset, which in the long term isn't such a bad signal. But ultimately, what I'm watching here is what I would be watching for is for price action to break above this 1-day 21 at 165 and have the oscillators actually cross back up, and that will be our next big buy signal. But for now, what I'm seeing on GameStop is just time to be patient and to wait for price action to make its move. Now on to the major market indexes. We do have SPY opening actually up a bit today, but so far selling down, basically really barely down at all, only down 0.02% at this moment. Price action right now at 422.03. Not too much to talk about so far in this open. We do have RSI crossing back up last week, as well as stochastic. So the oscillators are giving a pretty bullish sign. We had a very, very healthy bounce off the 1-day 21, this yellow line last week. As we can see last Tuesday and last Thursday, big buy area, buying off of this area. So pretty strong support. And as long as price action is above this 417 horizontal, 417.89, overall I am bullish on SPY. On to QQQ. QQQ looking a little bit worse today, obviously. Actually closing the week above the 1-day 21 on Friday, but today clearly selling back down after finding major support on the 1-day 55 last week. Oscillators are still crossed down. We have RSI actually getting rejected off its EMA. We have stochastics still in a pretty bearish posture. So right now it's looking very likely that QQQ does come back down and test this 328, 329 area where we have major support on the 1-day 55 and 329 horizontal. Selling down quite a bit right now. And then we have IWM, the Russell 2000 ETF, closing Friday above the 1-day 21. Today actually opening above the 1-day 21. But so far it looks like we're actually right below it. The 1-day 21 at the moment coming in at 224.12, and price action right now is at 223.83, so just about 30 cents below the 1-day 21 at the moment. Oscillators, RSI coming back up on Friday, but now very quickly crossing back down. Stochastics still in a bearish posture and crossed down. So oscillators on IWM looking a bit weak, with price action losing the 1-day 21. Same thing happening on QQQ. SPY looking the strongest with oscillators still crossed up, but it is a bit interesting to see QQQ and IWM sell off right now. So I believe SPY will likely follow, and if we do see some downside on SPY, like I said, watch for this 417 area. QQQ, watch for this 329 area, and on the Russell 2000, watch for this 221 area. So that's a quick recap this Monday morning. If there's any tickers that you want me to take a look at, please feel free to leave them in the comments, and I will take a look on the video tomorrow morning. Have a great rest of your day, and please feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoy the comments. Thanks.